Hello my dear subscriber, how are you all? I hope you are excited for the festive season that are coming soon. Today's class is very important for all of you who want to create a tech pack in the future. Do you remember our last class where I showed you how to create a tech pack? Where I make my design with thick outlines? Well, today I am going to show you how I did that. But before we start, let me introduce myself first. I am Muskan, a fashion designer and a 3D expert. I love to share my knowledge and skills with you through these videos. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified for my latest upload. And if you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for your support and feedback. In this video, I am going to teach you how to create this thick outline and silhouette for your 3D garment using CLO 3D software. These images can be used for various purposes such as your presentation or flat sketches. They can also make your design look more attractive and professional. To do this, you will need to have CLO 3D installed on your computer and have some basic knowledge of how to use it. If you don't know how to use it, don't worry. You can check out my previous video where I explain everything from scratch. Now, let's get started. First, open CLO 3D and load the garment that you want to work on. You can see that I have some patterns or details on it. The first thing we need to do is to clean up our 2D window to make our work easier and neater. We need to delete any extra pattern that we don't need and merge the pattern that we want to keep as one piece. To merge the pattern, select them and right click on them. Then choose Merge from the menu. After doing this, you will see that our 2D window looks much simpler and cleaner. Now, we are ready to create our outlines. To create our outlines, we need to activate a tool called Show Style Line. This tool will help us to draw lines over our pattern that will show up on our 3D window as well. To activate this tool, go to the side option on your screen and click on the last icon. This will open a small window with some settings for the style line. In this window, you can adjust the thickness, color and visibility of your style lines. You can also choose whether you want to show the silhouette or the internal lines of your garment. Let's start with the thickness. The thickness determines how thick or thin your style line will be. You can increase or decrease it by moving the slider or by typing a value in the box. For example, if you want a thick line that creates an animated look, you can set it to 10 or higher. If you want a sleek line that creates a realistic look, you can set it to 1 or lower. Next, let's change the color of our style line. The color determines what color your style line will be. You can choose any color you like by clicking on the color box and picking one color from the palette or typing a hex code in the box. Next, let's turn on the silhouette option. The silhouette option determines whether you want to show the outlines of your garment or not. If you turn it on, you will see a solid lines around your garment that highlights its shapes and folds. If you turn it off, you will only see the outlines of your garment. Finally, let's add some internal line to our garment. The internal lines are the lines that shows the detail of your garment, such as seams, darts, buttons, etc. To add an internal line, go back to your 2D window and select a pattern that you want to draw an internal line on. As soon you do this, you will see a line appears on your garment in both 2D and 3D window. You can adjust its position by dragging its end point or using the arrow key on your keyboard. You can add as many internal lines as you want by repeating this process from different segments of your pattern. And that's it. You have successfully created thick outlines and silhouettes of your 3D pattern using CLO 3D. You can now save your images as PNG or JPG file and use it for your tag pack or any other purpose. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye.